late 5th century was a time of enormous change in Europe. The mighty Western Roman Empire, which had ruled vast lands for centuries, had collapsed. In the year 476 AD, the last Western Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was removed from power. With the disappearance of imperial authority, the political landscape of Europe began to transform. In the lands once governed by Rome, new kingdoms slowly emerged. Among these rising powers were the Franks, a Germanic people who had long lived along the borders of the Roman world. Their society was built around warfare, loyalty, and the leadership of strong kings. Out of this warrior culture would rise a ruler who would shape the future of Europe in ways few could have imagined. His name was Clovis I. Clovis became king of the Franks around the year 481 AD. At the time, his kingdom was relatively small and surrounded by powerful rivals. Much of Gaul, the region that roughly corresponds to modern France, was controlled by other Germanic kingdoms or remnants of Roman authority. Clovis ruled from the northeastern parts of Gaul, where Frankish tribes had settled after generations of contact with the Roman Empire. Like many rulers of his time, he inherited a world where Roman traditions still shaped political life. Roman cities continued to exist. Roman laws influenced administration, and Roman culture remained deeply rooted in society. Yet the political order that had once unified these lands had disappeared, leaving ambitious rulers like Clovis the opportunity to expand their power. One of the first major steps in Clovis's rise came in the year 486 AD, when he confronted the last Roman authority remaining in northern Gaul. This authority was held by the Roman commander Remigius, who ruled a small territory centered around the city of Soissons. Although the Western Roman Empire had officially ended a decade earlier, Remigius maintained a Roman-style administration and commanded a professional army. Clovis challenged him in battle and ultimately defeated him. With this victory, Clovis gained control over significant Roman resources, including administrative structures, tax systems, and valuable lands. Rather than destroying Roman institutions, he began to integrate them into his own kingdom. In many ways, Clovis did not simply conquer Roman Gaul, he inherited parts of the Roman system and used it to strengthen his rule. As Clovis expanded his power, he also faced constant threats from neighboring tribes. Among these rivals were the fierce warriors known as the Alemanni, who occupied territories to the east of the Frankish lands. Conflict between the Franks and the Alemanni eventually led soon after Clovis made this vow. The course of the battle reportedly changed. The king of the Alemanni was killed during the fighting, and without their leader, the Alemanni forces began to lose their cohesion. Panic spread among their warriors, and the Frankish army seized the opportunity to counterattack. Eventually, the Alemanni surrendered and asked for mercy. Clovis granted their request, bringing the conflict to an end and securing his dominance over the region. For later Christian writers, this victory appeared to confirm that divine intervention had played a role in the outcome of the battle. True to his promise, Clovis soon moved toward accepting Christianity. Around the same period, he was baptized by the influential bishop Remigius of Reims. According to traditional accounts, thousands of Frankish warriors were baptized alongside their king. This event marked a turning point, not only in the life of Clovis, but also in the history of the Frankish kingdom. Unlike many other Germanic rulers who had adopted a different form of Christianity known as Arianism, Clovis chose to embrace the Catholic faith, followed by the majority of the Roman population in Gaul. This decision had important political consequences. The Catholic bishops of Gaul were among the most powerful figures in the region. As the Roman state collapsed, bishops had taken on many administrative responsibilities within their cities. They organized charity, maintained public order, and represented their communities in political matters. Many bishops came from prominent Roman families and possessed significant wealth and influence. By converting to Catholic Christianity, Clovis gained the support of these leaders and strengthened his legitimacy in the eyes of the Roman population. At the same time, Clovis's conversion distinguished him from many neighboring rulers. Several powerful Germanic kingdoms followed Arian Christianity, including those ruled by the Goths and the Burgundians. The Arian doctrine had been developed by the priest Arius, who argued that Jesus Christ was divine, but not equal in nature to God the Father. Catholic Christians rejected this view and regarded Arianism as a heresy. Although the theological differences might seem subtle, they carried significant political implications in the fragmented world of post-Roman Europe. By aligning himself with Catholic Christianity, Clovis positioned himself as a natural ally and protector of Catholic communities across Gaul. This gave him a powerful advantage when dealing with neighboring kingdoms whose rulers followed Arian beliefs. In some regions, Catholic populations may have viewed Clovis as a more legitimate or favorable ruler. Whether or not this support was decisive, it certainly helped shape the political environment in which Clovis expanded his kingdom. One of the most important moments in this expansion came in the year 507 AD, when Clovis fought against the Visigothic kingdom. The Visigoths controlled large territories in southern Gaul and Spain, and their king, Alaric II, ruled over both Arian elites and Catholic populations. In a decisive battle, Clovis defeated Alaric and significantly weakened Visigothic power in Gaul. This victory allowed the Frankish kingdom to extend its influence across most of the region, transforming it into the dominant political force in Western Europe. Over time, the Frankish kingdom continued to grow and evolve. The conversion of Clovis helped bridge the cultural gap between the Germanic warrior elite and the Roman population they governed. Roman traditions, Christian institutions, and Frankish military leadership gradually merged into a new political and cultural order. This fusion would form the foundation of medieval European civilization. Although historians debate the exact motivations behind Clovis's conversion, it is clear that the decision had profound consequences. Whether driven by genuine religious conviction, political calculation, or a combination of both, the baptism of Clovis reshaped the balance of power in post-Roman Europe. It strengthened the alliance between the Frankish monarchy and the Catholic Church, while weakening the position of rival kingdoms that followed different religious traditions. In the centuries that followed, the Frankish kingdom would become one of the most influential states in Europe. Its rulers and institutions helped preserve aspects of Roman culture while adapting them to a new medieval world. The decision made by a Frankish king during a time of war and uncertainty would echo throughout history, helping to shape the religious and political landscape of Europe for generations to come.